Yeah, access to the internet is totally a basic need now. I carry my phone, and that's how I connect with everybody. My name's Jamie Spinelli. I work at Community Services Northwest during the day, during the week, as an outreach case manager. And so we only have, I think in total we have around 8 outreach workers for the entire county. However, so like my outreach partner only works 3 days a week. He's part-time. Share's outreach team, their big focus is on mobile needle exchange. So they're often not out actually doing like outreach, they're doing needle exchange. Janice's youth outreach team is not out super often because they're also in charge of staffing the Perch, which is the youth drop-in center. So they're not out a lot of the time. So that leaves one. That leaves me being the person who's out doing actual outreach the bulk of the time. That's not committed to any of these other like very specific things, right? So that's one for the whole county. And in my off time, I help run another nonprofit called Food with Friends. With Food with Friends, we also started the Shower Outreach Project, so we bought a mobile shower trailer. Food with Friends, the other group, we are 100% privately funded. We don't take any government money, and that is super on purpose. Because once you start taking public dollars, then they have a say in how you operate. And we like the way we operate. So, well, nonprofits, you know, never enough money, never enough funding. The rapport and the relationship that I develop with individuals is often what is necessary to get them to even want to engage with any of those other services, right? Because otherwise, you just have services and you have individuals needing the services, and these individuals are so accustomed to being told no, or the hoops being too difficult, or things just not operating very efficiently. They're over it, they're done, right? They've given up. And that's where you have all these like chronically homeless. There's this gap between what you're trying to provide and the people that you're trying to reach, you know, because they're very accustomed to not having access to that technology. So sometimes it takes a little while for them to realize what they can have, right? Or what they can access. I think at this point, because technology is so like inconsistently available, it's not something that they rely on. If it were consistently available, it could be hugely helpful. Would be more helpful to me just in my job is that I have a lot of paperwork that people have to fill out, like enrollment stuff for me. A lot of it's just like ROIs, releases of information, which I have to be able to go talk to another service provider about this person, right? Carrying paper around in a rainy climate sucks. If I could have ROIs on my phone, you know, or just like a sign thing where people can sign, that'd be amazing. We don't have enough outreach workers. If you think about how many people live outside in Clark County. So this year we used an app for the first time for counting, because every year we go out and do a point in time count at the end of January. They didn't have to sign anything, they just answered some questions, and it was so much faster, and it was so much easier. And until this year, we always just had these paper forms. So we had backpacks and we had clipboards with all these forms on it in January, okay, where it's raining, snowing. We carry all this crap around and have somebody write all over wet paper, basically. Last year's point in time count counted, I think it was 374 people living outside. But we used an app this year, and we got way more people. We counted way more. More people were willing to participate. Those numbers are always meant to be taken as a bare minimum, because that's just what we were able to find that day, right? And who were willing to participate. There's easily 3 times that, easily. But we've got we have a large community of helpers here. We really do. We run our nonprofit almost solely from Facebook. So it's how, if clients have access to Facebook, it's how they know, like, get updates about what we're doing, where the shower trailer is going to be. We post about other events or needed resources and things like that. And it's also how we fundraise and collect donations, whether it be financial or items. We do a lot with like people who are newly moving into housing, you know, and they need all that new household stuff, you know, bed, dishes, and all that stuff. That's how we get all that stuff. We just put a call out to the community via Facebook, and boom, instantly met, right? That's the internet. Yeah, we totally use it all the time. Spread awareness. Number one, you create a following. You keep engaging. Your engagement numbers go up. All of a sudden, you've got funders, you know, donors. I will say, as far as technology goes, I wish that there's a lot that the city and the county do that impact the people who live outside. I mean, it impacts everyone, but specifically those who live outside. And I wish more were done in the way of communicating things like that, like the bus route changing, you know, or like new ordinances that are going to come through, like the camping ordinance. You know, when we got the camping ordinance, that's every bit of it is passed around word of mouth. I just wish that there was something that could be done, because the rest of us are informed that way. We find out things via Facebook, Twitter, you know, all of that. There's this large amount of information that directly impacts people that is not getting to them at all. So it could be, you know, greater access. You know, information's power, right? Greater access could empower them to take part in the community that they are a part of, but they feel so alienated from because they're left out, right? They don't have access to the same things that we have access to.